units, 1033, repeating 1033, admission in the 15, reference 1 at gunpoint. Interest on 1111.
Are you still happily married, officer?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right.
I'll be back, y'all.
Slipped on oil.
I tried.
You don't have any weapons or anything on you?
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I was going to get my piece back. Is it back behind the bar still?
One second.
Let me go see. Yeah, it's back here. Like, hold on.
Sweet.
What? We're not supposed to have guns behind the counter.
No, he's just holding on for me because the cop, he wanted to, you know, hold on to it. And I was like, let me just go give it in here real quick because I was coming back.
So what did they wouldn't tell me anything. I just gave my statement and they didn't say anything. Did they tell you anything?
Yeah, they did. I give my side. Drop weapon is a good way to hand that over to me. Not that way, you dumbass. You're going to hit me upside the head and then we're going to have to get physical. You know, like Flashdance, the movie. You seen that? Oh, boy. All right, let me put that away. There we go. Oh, I mean, if you can hang on to that if you really want it, but I was trying to hope to get that back.
Harvey, you got.
Oh man, like it's back behind the bar, bro.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome, man.
So, yeah, they asked me for my statement and stuff, and I'm like, you know, he seemed pretty fair guy. Like, he didn't, you know, want to make a big deal out of it and stuff. So he's like, you know, I just want your side of the things. The thing, I saw that they had cameras and stuff, but I think some of it was blocked because where we were standing, or where you guys were standing.
Oh, yeah?
So what I told him, like, okay, so when I pull up, I said hi to you, and you told me he touched you and all that, and then Billy Bob, John Wayne right there, he was, you know, he was like to my left, and the dude was on the other side. Never met the dude, whatever. And so I went to ask him what happened, like after you told me, just to like, so I knew like everything. And I said, I hit that damn oil slick puddle thing right there. And I like slid on it, but then they had those cracks in the goddamn pavement and I boot flicked into one of them and it made me fall forward. And I had pulled my knife when dude walked up and he had his hand behind his back. I pulled my knife just as a security measure. I told the cops I had a piece on me, but I did not pull the piece because I didn't want to make an overt action and put that guy, you know, I saw him reach behind. So I just grabbed my knife, put it behind me. And when I tripped and fell forward, I tried to grab John Wayne, Billy Bob, Triple Threats, shoulder or whatever.
Yeah, Billy Ray, Bubba Ray, man.
Yeah, Billy Ray, Bubba Ray.
Like the barbecue sauce.
Oh, isn't that a black guy? Anyways, I tried
Isn't that Baby Ray?
Baby Ray, yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet Baby Ray.
Rib sauce, yeah, that's some good shit. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that.
Well, anyways, I went to stop. I tried to grab Sweet Bubba Ray's shoulder, but I missed, and then I fell on the dude. But you know, I had to use my hand to stop, and that's the one that had a knife in it. It was a total accident, and dude didn't seem to be stabbed that bad, but you know, I didn't know. But so I went to move my motorcycle out of the way, and use that payphone over there. You know, the one at flywheels. They got the payphone, the one you put quarters in, like the old days. I have my cell phone, but I have it turned off because of federal reasons. And so
federal reasons, my goodness.
Yeah, the government listens to you, bro.
They turn off your cell phones, and I'll tell you about it one day. But there's too many ears in here, if you know what I'm saying. There's TV up there and stuff. Well, that's not a flat screen. I thought it was a flat screen back
Where's
here.
there a TV in here? We ain't got no TV.
Oh, it's up there in the corner. Like it doesn't actually work. Like it's not even plugged in, man.
Oh yeah, no, that's like an old tube TV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? The microwave might be listening. Listen, I've been.
Oh, yep.
Okay. Anyways, I'll get back to that in a minute. I've already had some issues where you're like, all you have is a cell phone, and then people are knocking on your door saying, "Can you explain this?" I'm like, "Whoa, did you get that?" You know, I thought I threw it in the water or whatever. So, anyways, I accidentally tripped over dude. He's bleeding. I'm like, okay, I'm going to move my motorcycle. I'm going to go make that phone call to the ambulance because maybe he's kind of hurt. I thought it was a little one, but as I was moving my motorcycle, he shoots me, and I don't remember much after that, other than I heard sirens. I was crawling.
Well, yeah, I called 911 after he shot you because that was crazy. And I told the officers, I said, there's something not right with that mechanic man.
Well, I appreciate that. I remember. I told him I don't remember if you called 911 or somebody else did, but I heard sirens and I was shot. You know, I had a burning sensation. I've been shot before, so I knew how to explain it, but I didn't want him to know I've been shot like 13 times or whatever. So I just kind of was like, yeah, I felt this. I described the pain and everything. I let him put 2 and 2 together. So I crawled towards the sound of the sirens and stuff, and then I heard pops in the distance, and then I felt more, and that's all I really remember until I was in the hospital and I had all those bright lights on me, and the doctors were giving me X-rays and stuff and telling me that I'm gonna be all right, and you know they're gonna do their thing.
I mean, you didn't forget
Yeah,
too
I'm
much.
just
Then
glad
that's
you're
pretty
okay,
close
bro.
to what happened. I'm sure. You know what? Anything you want for the rest of the night on the house, because you defended my honor, and that guy was a creep.
Well, I mean, I don't need anything I don't need anything as payment. You know, as I do appreciate.
It's not a payment. It's just a generous thanks from the bottom of my little country girl heart. And
I appreciate that.
Harvey, you can just take it on my paycheck if you need to.
Well,
I mean, you know, like, sure, bro. Like, I'm just kidding. No, they're not going to do that, man.
No, but I mean, I'm drinking the more expensive, that Heineken 00 tonight. You know, I'm not supposed to have alcohol because of surgery, and you know, and I don't want to get caught later driving.
Not with that attitude.
What do you mean?
Can't have attitude. You can't have alcohol with that attitude. Like, no alcohol. That's a terrible attitude to have.
Oh, did you clear off the board? Because I noticed. Oh, never mind. There was like I thought I must.
You got
have,
some after effects from the surgery.
I'm still under I think, I mean, it's been a few days now. Maybe it's the pain meds I'm taking, but yeah, I swear there was nothing there a minute ago. Now I can see the pen ice thing again, so that's good.
Oh,
So
I hope they got you on some good pain meds.
No, listen, I don't like medication. It always messes up with my head, and I can't think straight. I prefer, you know, going the tough route. I mean, if I'm dying, I'll take something. But besides that, you know, anyways, if I can get a Heineken 00, ma'am.
Oh yeah, sure. I swear to God, Deborah's always getting in my way. One of these days, Harvey.
She threatening your chick already? Man.
I mean, you know, like maybe they're going to wrestle in like, you know, like chocolate pudding or oil or something like that. Like, you know, whatever, man. Like, it happens.
I mean,
listen, I'm your cousin.
What? What are you talking about, man? Like you're hearing things, bro. Like aliens got you, bro.
You're not from the north, are you? Thank you.
No, I think she's from the south, man.
I'm from Tennessee.
Yep, she's from the south.
That's not like that guy that was here earlier. I was talking about sleeping with his sister. He's from Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not going to be from Tennessee. Talking about sleeping with his sister. He's going to be from one of them other southern states.
I don't know. That's what he said. Oh, look at that beer spilling. Sorry.
Yeah, don't be spilling. You know, like
we just
fake beer.
got to remodel.
Sorry.
They even cleaned up. They even cleaned up the blood out back.
It's just like flavored water. Is that what you got?
It's like beer flavored water, man.
That's weird.
So this Heineken 00, I was amazed, like, you know, because it's like the real thing, but not the real effects. So
well, it's not like the real thing because there's no alcohol.
Right. And in my condition, both with the law enforcement and with the recent surgery and the narcotics that they gave me that I'm not taking, if I were to mix them, I mean, that would be bad. But this way I can drink beer and not have to worry about getting a DUI, because those sons of bitches are always watching me. I'm telling you, they're always looking for a way to throw me in jail, because they know there was a guy here before. His name was Barry, He was the president of our MC. He and I formed this motorcycle club that we had, the STFU.
Oh, it's kind of like what's on your sweet leather vest right there.
That's right. So now, like, we kind of dispersed a little bit because the cops got it real bad around here, and they like dumped them up in the hills and stuff. And I mean, it's a long story. It's kind of hard to understand. He had a settlement, and I think he took that settlement money and hauled ass. And I mean, he just said later, "I'm out." I'm like, okay, like that's it. And he's like, "Yep, I gotta go." And then he left.
Yeah, he sailed away, man. Like,
wait, and then
went
you
down
never
under.
and then you never seen him again?
No, I haven't seen him. I've talked to him though. He's doing okay. He's back in his homeland, down yonder. But I mean, he just left me. His aunt moved too. He was living down the street, and I mean, like had his aunt helped his aunt move out because he wanted to be with her or whatever. But I mean, like the whole family moved out like instantly. I don't know if it was because of the settlement or whatnot, but yeah, they just up and left.
Oh, you don't think it was aliens, right?
I don't.
All right.
So like, I heard one time that like he had an aunt and she was dating a guy named, oh man, like what I kept, well, oh, man, like,
Hey, that black guy?
Yeah, that guy.
That was
like,
Otis. I met him face to face once.
Did Otis move away too, man?
I don't see why he would have moved because I mean he's like American and stuff, but
yeah,
he lives I don't know, somewhere down in the city because I always heard them talking about like I'm gonna go see Otis down in the city and stuff. So Otis would drive up here once in a while, but no, I'm pretty sure that he's I don't know, honestly. I saw him with Barry and the crew. We went down to not Mirror Park, you know that other square park down there, Legion Square I think it's called.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've only been down to the city a couple times, and the one time was with you and Jamal, man.
Oh yeah, like well, I mean that's,
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was an interesting night. You're talking about the strip club, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, no. Then there was that time we went down and checked out the, like that car dealership, man. Like,
yep.
Yeah, I've been down to the city like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to the city. Every time I say, Harvey, we should go to the city, we always got Cletus with us, and I guess Cletus is scared of the city?
Yeah, he doesn't like tall buildings.
I thought it was because there's so many more cops down there.
No, he's just like all the tall buildings freak him out, man. Like I got him down to the city one time and that was about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't like all the people down there, all the lights, all the cops, and then all the people. And then there's like a lot of buildings and more lights and even more people. So I like try not to go down there and stuff. But yeah, the city's fine if you like all that stuff, but I don't.
Yeah, like we went downtown and we found like at the time there was like a place that grew all the weeds and stuff, and we found that. Like, what the? It's not that cold out, bro.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Are you from the north?
How you doing? Where's the proprietor of this establishment?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're looking for the owner, I'm the owner, bro.
That's me.
No, that's me. I'm the owner.
Nah, I'm looking for you. My name is Ryan Avery, and I own the Liquor Ace on
Oh, yeah?
Brooklyn.
His sister. Look at you.
Yeah, let's go back here. Let's go back here, bro.
What do you think?
Maybe.
I mean, anybody.
Good luck working
Why is
that
he
out.
wearing that winter hat?
Anybody wears a hat like that, they're definitely a sister sleeper. I mean, that's based on the information we heard
Sister.
earlier.
It's like, oh, hey.
Well, that was fun.
What happened? Did he finger
What
you?
happened?
No, I'm not Cletus. I don't dig on that. No, actually, he was asking me about that whole shit at the flywheels.
Oh, yeah. Hal and I were just talking about that.
Yep.
How's them bullet wounds, Hal?
I mean, do you want to put your finger in it or something? I mean, they're not pleasant.
No. I was just asking, they healing up all right?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm not.
He's not allowed to drink any alcohol, so that's not fun.
Yeah, they'll dry out and they'll turn purple or something. I don't know. I don't remember what they said.
Oh hell! As you have a beer in your hand.
It's not a beer. It's
Listen
a
there,
Heineken.
nosy.
I'm just yanking your chain, Hal.
Obviously.
No,
It's beer
honestly,
flavored water.
a beer flavored water, one of them near beers.
This non-alcoholic. It's Heineken 0.0.
Nah, he was asking me about that. I told him the truth. I'm like, I don't fucking remember much from that night. I've had quite a few since then. I just told him, look, there was an incident with the fella turning out to not be cool like we thought he was. He went and wiped some semen on Rhonda over there, and that wasn't cool. And then she went over there and talked to you. Next thing I know, you went and run up on the guy. He was on the ground. There was blood, and I went to fix him. Next thing I know, there's a gun being pulled, and I jumped in front of him trying to get the gun, and I get cracked in the face. Then I hear gunshots.
Yeah, I heard something like that too. I felt more of it than I heard it. But if the cops don't make amends there in lawyer talk, if they don't make arrearages, then I'll have to go over there and
Make a what?
That's what I heard him say one time on the People's Court or whatever. Like they
What's
said,
arrearages?
like when you owe somebody something, it's like
I thought that was reparations.
well, I think that's if you're a slave or something, and then they owe you money for being a slave.
All I know is that
descendant.
mechanic should be in jail.
I
for
agree.
shooting you.
In jail, or if they don't throw him in jail, we'll make sure that he pays his dues. Because he owes.
Oh, he owes you money?
Not money. He owes
No?
me.
Well,
He owes me the skin that was lost from my, my back there.
Blood can only be replaced with blood.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
oh, are you going to talk to that vampire friend you were telling me about?
I don't think I ever brought up vampire. I think you did, and
You said someone was hanging upside down.
Oh, that was Barry, because he lives in Australia. They're on the bottom of the world.
Oh, I thought she was talking about like you had a friend that was a vampire, like a bat, and they hang upside down when they sleep.
I don't believe in crazy people. No, so I listen, back when I believed in Facebook, because before they banned me and stuff, I read on there that like everybody because they're south of the equator, right? So like the toilet flushes back, everything's back upside down there. So like if you live there, the whole world to you is normal, but to us it would be upside down.
How does that work? I thought we's flat.
We're not flat, because if we were flat, we wouldn't be flat, because there'd be nothing left on Earth because of cats. They'd knock everything off the flat Earth like a table. You think of the Earth like a table. If it really was flat and you put something on a table, a cat's going to knock it off, right? So that's why the Earth is not flat.
That makes sense.
That's what I thought. I read that on Facebook too, when I believed it. Definitely, this Heineken definitely does not burn your eye as much when you pour it in it. So, yep. As far as
Doesn't clean it as much either. You know, the alcohol cleans you up real good.
well, I mean, when I was a little bit younger and I had some sort of damage to my person due to, let's say, we had a physical altercation with somebody, we would have just poured whiskey on it, because I mean that's real alcohol. Beer it's not. I mean, it's got alcohol in it because it's fermented, but it's not the same. The quality. You need to have a good whiskey to clean out your wounds. So I would always go with more of a whiskey or a gin. Probably not a rum, because I think it's too sweet, and I think the sugar would probably hurt.
Oh yeah, you talking about that high proof ethanol?
Yeah, have a good day, bro. Like, see you later, man.
But I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know why
see you later.
I don't know why you got to call me dirty names like ethanol or anything.
What?
Well,
Did
no,
that man-
that's what that alcohol is called. It's called ethanol alcohol.
I thought you just
Did
poured
that-
out your car. Sorry.
Did that man explain why he was wearing a winter hat?
He's a
Yeah.
sister sleeper, right?
Yeah, he does not sleep with his sister
Oh.
or stepsister.
Did you ask?
Listen, Rhonda. Like, he's down with the you know, like what me and you happened to you and I.
Wait a minute.
Same thing, bro.
Should I step away?
No, you're
I
good,
don't-
man.
What happened to what?
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, look.
Oh.
Yeah. He knows, man. Like, he knows, man.
Oh. Well, what does that have to do with the winter hat?
Yeah, just saying, like, you should talk to him sometime. He's got stories, bro.
Are they like our stories?
Yep, kind of like our stories, man.
Oh. Is he gonna give us a discount on booze?
Oh yeah, if we go 10% bulk discount, and then 20% if we pick it up ourselves.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I said we were pretty full up, you know, because we just bought from a distributor down in the city. You know, like, as assholes charge you like a lot of money, and then but you know, like if we you know, like next week we can go pick up from him because we got the box truck and stuff.
Oh yeah, we can take the truck and
For
go
sure.
drive down there.
Yep, but he's just over in the sandy shores, man.
We don't even have to go that far.
If you ever needed a larger load, if it's too much for the box truck, let me know and we'll see if I can't.
Larger load.
I mean, what happened?
What?
I said load, and I don't know. I thought
Load.
I thought you had slipped or something. If you ever need a larger load hauled,
Yeah.
I can probably bring my rig down, and you know, it's a larger truck than a box truck. It's not huge or anything, so I don't want anybody to misunderstand. It's a normal size, you know. It gets the job done. It's all I got, and I tend to work with it. But yeah, I got a truck, and we can fill her up, and we can dump that load wherever you want it.
Yep, but yep.
But
You shouldn't dump loads wherever you want them. You should drop them in the proper locations.
I mean, whoever's willing to take the loads is probably where we dump them. I'm saying, you know, because I'm kind of all about that. Like, I wouldn't want to dump a load where, you know, where it shouldn't be.
I bet Cletus knows some good places to dump some loads where they need to be.
Yeah, he knows all. He's all about that, man. Like he's a good load dumper person.
Oh, he's in a moving large pieces of equipment as well.
I don't think he has a size preference.
He's into moving loads, that's for sure.
Oh, I see. I mean, yeah. I mean, does he have a CDL or anything?
He doesn't have a CDL, but he knows how to move loads.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'd say I let him borrow my load mover, but if you know, he's got his own way of handling these things. then-
You don't want Cletus touching anything that has to do with your loads or moving any kind of loads that, you know, like driving any kind of load that you would have, bro.
I mean, I don't really mind or anything if he really needed it. You know, if he really needed it, whatever, that's cool. But, you know, if you're suggesting no, then, you know, I'll take your advice.
Yeah, I don't think you want Cletus handling your load.
Yeah, or driving your car, man, like, or semi. You know, like you don't want that, man. It's like.
Although I bet
no.
Cletus would like the chance at all of that.
Yes, like it definitely.
I mean, anybody that's excited about, you know, transporting loads and stuff, I mean, I don't see what the big deal is, personally.
I'm just going to throw this out there because, you know, like, let's just be honest that we're not talking about cargo loads here with
I don't
Cletus
think we're all
loads.
talking about the same thing.
Yeah, it's not cargo loads, man.
Like, what do you mean what are you talking about then?
I think we're talking about different things.
Okay, yeah, like twinsy
He's
brother and sister.
We're talking about like semen loads, bro.
Like, what do you mean semen loads?
Yeah, like you know, like dropping your load, putting your load in someone, or on something, with your penis.
You know about Cletus's van, right?
Yep, the semen van.
I remember mentioning
That's got lots of loads in it.
Yep.
I remember mentioning something about like condoms or whatever, but I mean, I don't know what it has to do with semen.
Well, he just sprays that everywhere. If you know, like he just lots of loads everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You know, semen.
Well, I know what semen is. I was in the
Yeah,
Navy.
not the Navy. Not the Navy kind.
Like loads. Like what's that word I heard some kids say one day? Oh yeah, spunk.
Sprunk.
Oh, you mean-
like we sell sprunk here, man.
Are you like talking about the sperm and like what the semen is the carrier for the sperm and like from health and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is there a Rhonda here?
Hi.
Oh, hey,
How
what's
are
up?
you?
Rhonda, I'm on official business. You need to step outside.
No, what?
I didn't hire him, I swear.
Did you?
I mean,
Oh hell,
dude, his hair looked too good. I think he's a stripper.
definitely a stripper.
Let's go look.
If I'm
What?
gonna
Hi.
have to watch.
Why are we talking outside?
There's a warrant out for your arrest.
For my arrest? For what?
Yeah, you can't just dodge on a police officer on a date. You can't just dodge him.
Oh my word.
I got you.
You had me nervous. You're the second officer to come talk to me today. I was worried I was really getting arrested.
Oh, really?
They took me down to the station for questioning.
For what? What'd you do?
Oh my God. My friend Hal over there by the motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
I saw he got shot last week.
Yeah, how I'm assuming you're good now, huh?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm assuming you're good now, huh? How are you doing?
What do you mean? Hey, what's going on?
From
I didn't.
getting shot last week?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry. Chill out. It's all right. Just a social call.
No,
It's having fun.
I mean, he's a good
Ow.
that Hal. He's a good guy. Listen. I don't know if you know what happened over there, but that mechanic that works down there with the flywheels, he's not a nice guy.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me last time.
Yeah, he rubbed semen on my shirt
And then he punched.
Jesus, what is
punched-
wrong with people?
from Cletus's van, nonetheless, which is like the worst place to get semen.
Then he,
Yeah,
then he
where's
punched
Cletus?
Billy Ray in the face.
Oh, he's not here today. Yeah, he's probably passed out somewhere.
Bubba Ray.
Oh, bro.
You had me nervous. You had me going there though.
I got you, didn't I? Huh?
You got me good.
Anyways, I just thought I'd come and give you a hard time.
Oh well, I
Oh,
needed
like a
that.
creep
I
over there. We
needed
should go
that.
over here.
What's that,
It's
Hal?
been
What are you
a-
whispering over there?
No, I was just saying I didn't want to butt in your guys' conversation. It seemed a little more personal. I just we thought you were a stripper that Harvey here hired. You know what I mean? Because I mean your hair's too nice, sir.
My hair's too nice?
No judgment.
You like my hair, huh? You jealous?
I mean, no, it's
Because it
not
has
a
color
hairdo.
on it, huh?
Well, it's not a hairdo that I would. Well, mine's colored too. It's actually all the colors is white. It's weird because you think black would be all the like none, but all the colors is actually white if you look at the spectrum. But anyways, no, your hair is like really nice.
Oh,
for a cop.
Thank
I
you.
got a brother on the spectrum back in Tennessee.
Uh,
That kind of spectrum?
I
No.
missed the. I
I
missed.
don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, all right.
Anyways, we didn't want to impede on your conversation. Like I said, I thought it was a gift here, and apparently,
You know,
It's
that's a,
Oh, you didn't tell him, Rhonda?
I don't know why she'd tell me.
I'm here. I'm actually here for you. You're right. I am a stripper.
Oh, you're gonna strip
damn.
for me? I mean, listen, this is not anything unusual for me. We made a thing down at I actually stripped at a strip club too, by accident.
Oh,
but
there you go.
remember that,
See, you
Harvey?
made money, didn't you?
I was there.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I think I told Harvey about our conversation we had, but you know, you remember I like passed out because when you guys were all here that one day.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and I think that was the same day as the shooting. My mind's all foggy.
Hmm. Well, there was 2 shootings I think that day, weren't there?
Yeah, one was in this part. I saw both of them.
Oh yeah, that dude got shot over there by the camper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're just trouble, Rhonda. I don't even know if I want to take you out on a date no more.
Oh, well, don't say that.
Nah, I'm kidding. That's why I'm here.
We're not
When are we
related,
doing it?
right?
Well, this guy is getting weird now. Let's go back in and drink.
All right, sounds good.
Getting weird. What are you calling about?
Nice meeting you, Trooper.
Nice meeting y'all too.
All right, head on inside.
Okay, I guess.
You're right.
All right.
How long's your shift today?
I'm not exactly sure.
His shift going to be long, if you know what I'm saying.
A lot longer than he thinks it is if she's involved,
Yep.
right?
That's for sure,
I mean,
bro.
listen, no judgment. I'm not trying to, call your sister.
Oh yeah, what do you have to take care of?
we're actually just you know, like cousins. We're not like sisters. It's not like
Oh,
sisters.
you're going to school?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what are you going to school
What, Tennessee
for?
thing
You
wouldn't-
already got the best job.
Tennessee thing really wouldn't have anything to do with you. Then.
Oh my.
Yeah. No,
Oh, I better
not me,
not
bro.
say too much then, huh? You're going to tell me something about.
Yep. Turn down my my little hearing aid here a little bit. You got me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just I didn't feel like yelling anymore, so because my throat's a little sore from yelling, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit quieter.
Yeah, I think I hear you. There was too much going on in my head there for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, like
Clear your head.
LSD, you know, like yeah, man.
Oh wait, you know that's my favorite. Back in the day when I may or may not have had some. I don't want to. Yeah. Anyways, I like it. I really like it. That's like the only thing I would ever consider doing. But it makes you see weird things, so you got to be the right peeps.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like back in the 80s, you know, like it got a little wild, and you know, like late 70s, early 80s got wild, and you know, like that's why I look. Every time I get, you know, like the cops stop me, they're like, I'm gonna have to breathalyze you. I was like, nah, dude, man, like this is like all the LSD from the 80s, bro.
Yep.
Well, that went well.
Oh yeah. Is it your
Oh
boyfriend?
yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to pry or anything.
Well, I didn't think he was interested in the feminine persuasion, but it looks like I might be changing his mind.
I mean,
Deborah, I'm gonna need you to go home.
Wow.
Oh, good. She keeps getting in the way.
Yeah. So I did notice his hair, and I mean that's why I thought he was a stripper at first. And I mean, listen, guys don't really put that much time and effort into their hairdos. You know what I mean? I mean, like I just comb my shit back. And
Well, the first day I met him, I hit on him because you know
uniform.
And he told me he didn't swing that way, but I guess he's changing his mind.
I mean, a different pair of pants, you swing a different way. You know what I mean? Like no judgments. Ow.
He did. He showed me. I said those pants look real good, and he turned around so I could look at his butt.
Did he show you his nightstick too?
Maybe next time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, speaking of nightsticks, we were discussing something about loads or whatever when he walked in here. So I mean, maybe he was bugging the place and he heard loads and he had to run in here. I don't know.
That could be, man. Like, you know, like talking about loads and all that, man.
Cops bug places. I'm saying, I see it on TV all the time.
You know, I try to clean up, you know, like we have an exterminator come in. So, you know, like hopefully there's no bugs in here, bro.
No, I don't mean those kind of bugs. Just like you
I know what you
loads.
mean. Like, I know what you mean.
Yep. I mean, like,
yeah,
like
listening
roaches.
devices. Yeah, like listening devices.
Well, I didn't say anything like that because, you know, I mean, you know, because who knows? Yeah. Like people looking for lost cats and stuff and penile lengthening.
Yeah, penile lengthening. You know, like there's like a lady from what I hear. Wait. You were telling me that about the lady in Sandy Shores that does that sort of thing.
You talking about the Filipino lady down the street at the motel?
Yep, that's the one.
Well, I mean, I didn't specifically inform anybody about the exact services that she may or may not offer because I mean, like, I don't want to get her in trouble or nothing. So, especially if there's, you know, like, you know, when you say things, other people can hear it, you know, in the area. So what I was saying was that there's a nice young lady who helps you out if you're feeling a little tense. This was, I believe, how I put it.
Yeah, I know. I got what you're throwing down there, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. We smell what you're stepping in.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, you've been on a farm before, right?
Oh yeah, like I got what you're saying now. Like,
So, like,
farm stuff. Like you stepping in the cow patties and all that.
yeah, you smell when I'm stepping in. That's,
That's where mushrooms come from. Like
Oh yeah.
the ones on your salad and stuff. I read it on Facebook. Like those are the ones like you get them from cow poop. Like you move it out of the way, and then you grab it and you dice it up, throw it on your salad, and then
Yeah, those are shrooms, dude.
yeah, that's what I said, mushrooms. And then like
Yeah, and hallucinogenic mushrooms, man. Like the mushrooms they make under. Listen, like I did a little bit of drugs back in the 70s and the 80s, and maybe,
color me
some
surprised.
shrooms. I mean, like okay, like you, but anyway, like where they get the shrooms from underneath the cow patties, bro? And that's like hallucinogenic mushrooms, man.
yeah, I heard they make your mouth dry.
Well, they definitely do some things, man. Like they do some stuff, bro.
Yep. You ever had the cactus?
Oh, that peyote?
Yeah, do you take the stickers out of it first? Because, I mean, I ate some one time and I forgot to take the stickers out just to see what happened. And then next thing I knew, I had like spikes all in my mouth and it sucked. And it didn't do nothing.
Terrible.
Like it didn't do anything. It's like you just don't grab a piece of cactus, start chewing on it, apparently.
No, I think there's like actual peyote.
I was like, oh, there's a special breed. Okay, whatever. Nobody told me. Ow.
Wait, you ate a cactus?
I mean, just a piece of it.
But why?
Because they said cactus get you high, and I was dumb.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for some peyote, I get that shit out in the desert all the damn time when I'm hunting.
Not in our bar, you don't. You do that in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
I don't do drugs.
Hey. If it grows in the wild, it ain't drugs.
I don't think
It's
that's
nature's
true.
bounty.
God put weed on the earth for you and for me.
Yeah, see, he gets it. Just because the government wants to classify it as a illegal substance does not mean it's a drug.
You mean illegal?
Yeah, well, you know what I meant.
Yep, illegal.
But no, with that peyote, you don't just eat the damn cactus, Ron. You gotta turn it into a tea. You drink it.
Oh, you gotta drink the coyote. Yeah, okay, man. Like peyote.
Peyote.
Yeah, peyote. Yeah. I didn't know you drank it, man. Like I thought you just gnawed on that stuff, bro.
Does it make you howl like a damn coyote?
Oh.
Like peyote coyote thing?
I mean, if you go on that kind of spiritual journey, you might. I don't know.
Why you gotta bring God into it?
Do you smoke it? Like, can you smoke the peyote? Like,
Well, yeah, you can do it that way, but most effectively, you turn it into tea just like the Native Americans did.
Listen, I went to a Lutheran school in 6th grade because I was an asshole in elementary school, and they put me in a new school, and so they.
You were an asshole in elementary school?
Well, yeah, but they didn't call it that back then. They call it class clown. But so, anyways, I went to this stupid school, and like they made you learn like all the God stuff, like catechism and all that. And I don't remember anything in the catechism or the Bible, you know, thou art God and bullshit. But they didn't say nothing about being able to eat the herbs. Like they didn't want you to do that. So otherwise they'd hit you in the hands with rulers. So I burned the place down, set a dumpster on fire with all our paperwork last day of school.
You set your school on fire?
Well,
no, not the whole school, just a dumpster.
0 to 100 real quick, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's
that went from like a story about school to like a story about arson.
I'm just saying no, because I burned down the dumpster. No big deal. I mean, it kicked me out because of it, but I was done with that school anyways because I was going off to junior high. But no, the point is that like in the Bible they call it the good book, but I mean I don't know what's that great about it other than the fact that like it tells you to be a decent person, but it says you can't like do drugs. That's what it says in there.
Is that what it says?
Well, it doesn't say that exactly. It's all like convoluted in like old school English, like older than British. You know that where how they talk all weird and stuff.
Yeah, like you know, boo and windscreen and all that.
No, nothing like that. It's
I think Harvey's right.
Wait, what? Like, there's no boot in there.
Yeah, like they're always
like
calling
the
cars got
boot.
a boot, and they got a windscreen, and a what's that like
And a,
instead
like a
instead of a
lift.
hood, yeah, instead of a hood, it's like I don't even know what that's called, man. A
they
bonnet,
told us a
yeah, like a
bonnet.
bonnet,
Yeah, it was,
yeah.
that was that gentleman last
Crazy
week.
ass English people.
I think one time Barry said something about, because he's like from like the UK, but it's not the UK kind of thing. It's like Australia.
What's up with this girl?
Hi, ma'am. Can I help you?
I mean, she's not even wearing real shoes.
Excuse me. Can I help you?
Throw that bitch out.
Her toes are crooked. So, yeah, anyways, he talked about like, there
Good job.
Yep. If they
Nice hook, Rhonda.
if they won't leave, I mean, you're the owners. You can do whatever you want.
It turned into Coyote Ugly there for a second.
Yeah. If, yeah, I was listening.
Yeah, put my ass down.
I'm sorry. I meant to grab her. I was going to throw her out back.
I mean, you saw last time somebody touched you, right? I mean, you really don't want to go there.
Oh, come on, Hal. You know I didn't mean nothing by it.
I know. Well, I mean, I don't know that, but right now I'm in a little bit of pain. So, I mean, we can work that out later. However, we were talking about boot, right? So, like Barry said, he had a.
Everyone knows that woman was there when we got here, right?
Yep.
I don't see nothing.
She just had a little too much drink.
She was on the ground when we got
I
here.
told her not to have that moonshine when she ordered it. So,
That's for sure.
He said something about because we got this the box of bag of dicks joke that I told you about before, Harvey.
Yep, it's good stuff.
We put it in the back there because we're gonna give it to the cops, and he said, if you want some, they're in the boot. And I'm like, what do you mean they're in the boot? He's like, in the booty. And I'm like, it was like, when the lights come on, you're like, like it makes the noise and everything, like, lol.
Yeah,
and you're like,
like
that's why they call women's behind booties, because they're packing, they're packing goods.
Some of
I
that
got you.
junk in the trunk.
Yeah, but that sounds offensive when you say junk.
Yeah, just like booty, man. Like I got you, man.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's all coming together, bro. Like it's all coming together, man.
What came first, the booty or the trunk, though? Was it like the woman's booty, or was it the car's booty that came first? Like, I think women have been around longer.
definitely like the women's booty, because like the cars are just like like 19 maybe late 1800s, I guess.
Yeah, but when they start calling them booties, because I don't remember seeing any ancient text like in that Bible thing where it talked about like some chick's booty or nothing.
Well, like
There's booty in the
words
Bible?
evolve.
Yeah, but it's not called booty, you see. It's called something else.
Where you going, Mama Ray?
Oh, I thought I heard something out there. I was just looking. It's just my paranoia acting up.
Some all the drugs you used to do.
Probably aliens or drugs,
Some
man.
satellite dish.
It is.
Oh, wait. Satellite did. Are you talking about the ones across the street? Because I know a guy that works on those. His name's Jamal. He's a friend of mine. He's in my club and everything.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I know Jamal. Like, he's a good guy,
Yeah.
bro. He used to sell Mary Kay.
He still does.
Can you tell him to tell the people he works for to stop beaming that 5G mind control shit into our brains?
Well, I mean, I don't think he has any control over that. He just like fixes this shit when it breaks.
Maybe he ought to not do that. Maybe they ought to all just break. That way we stop getting that government mind control shit.
I'm not so worried about I'm not worried what they're sending into us. I'm worried what they're sending into space.
I'm worried about they're always listening to what we say, and then they're going to use it against us one day.
Well, that's what you said before. You said that before about your cell phone.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, check it out.
What?
It was a long time ago. I was before I met Harvey and stuff. It's like, so I keep talking about this Barry guy, right? Because, I mean, he was like my partner, and not that kind, but
your partner.
Well,
yeah, partner and not crime. But
right.
Like partner in crime, like the like
partner in life.
Not that kind of partner, but like the pal, like they were in the same club, right?
Yeah, we were like buddies, and then we formed this motorcycle club. So he was the president, and I was the VP. Well, I'm still the VP because I'm still here, but he's not.
Well, wait, when the president leaves, like, doesn't the vice president become president?
I mean,
Isn't that how it works?
No, the way it works is the club votes on a new president, which we haven't done because the slackers haven't been around. But I don't want to be the president. And the reason
Why
why
not?
because the president is always the one who goes down. Barry was always in and out of jail for not just what he did, because he did some pretty bad things. And I never did anything bad. I never
You
did
never
anything
did
wrong.
anything
No,
bad?
nope, not it can be proven. And
Never did anything bad.
nope. And so the other guys would do things, and then the cops pull her Barry, and then of course Barry had like, a weapon on him he shouldn't have because he was a felon and stuff. But anyways, he was always in and out of jail. I don't like going to jail. I like freedom. America, freedom. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, he's not like Cletus who likes jail.
Well,
No.
hey, Hal,
Cletus really likes jail.
What's up?
you mind if I ask you a question about that?
Probably.
I was gonna say, if you came over here from where you was, wouldn't you be establishing a new charter over here?
What do you mean? I'm still here.
I mean, I'm just saying where that Barry fella and you guys came from. If y'all come over here, like, wouldn't that just be establishing a new chapter?
Yeah, like you're over there from by like like Stab City.
No. I've been in the county for many years now. I don't live in the
Yeah.
county, by the way. Been in the county a long time. So the chapter.
I think he said Barry left. He didn't leave.
Yeah, Barry
Oh.
left. Barry moved out of San Andreas. I mean, he moved out of the country. He's no longer here. He like moved completely.
Yeah, he got like
shit.
deported or something, man.
But he didn't, and that's what I don't understand. It was like he was here, and he's like, "Hey, I gotta run," and he grabbed his shit and left. But then his aunt left too, which is weird because she had a pad, that house down on Joshua where the Sally dishes are, which is where Jamal learned how to do them, by the way. But
Yeah.
that's where she used to live, and that place is for sale now. It's empty. And
Oh, hey,
shit!
careful.
It's some damn satellite dishes, I tell
no,
you.
I think he tripped over that bitch laying down on the floor. But
yeah, man, like
Could have been that too.
Yep.
So, anyways, Barry and I were driving around. He had this crazy bitch after him. He was dating this chick, and I don't remember her name now. But, anyways, but she was like stalking him and stuff, like chasing him around and just weird. I mean, I was always like mad at him and chasing him around and like yelling at him and stuff because I was with him one time. And like we like chased her down or something, and then like I think she spun out or whatever. Like she spun out, went off road, and we're like, oh shit. So we hauled ass. And then the cops started asking about that. Actually, the cops were coming, and we had an incident that it's not appropriate to talk about given the certain circumstances. Long story short, I had my phone with me, and my phone it ended up falling in the water. And next thing I know, cops are questioning me, and they're providing like in that when we went to the police station and stuff. They took us downstairs, and they got interview rooms and stuff. And Barry got shocked, by the way, on the electricity down there because the heater is broken.
Yeah. What's up, Deborah? Sorry, Rhonda, your cop friend's back, bro.
Oh.
Wait, is that the cop?
Yeah, that's the detective.
Oh, hi. You still happily married?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still happily married.
All right, just had to check. You can't fault a girl for checking.
Rhonda, it's been like 10 minutes.
Well, you don't know what could happen.
That'd be the fastest divorce I'd ever heard of.
I didn't say divorce. I just
rum
asked
and
if he
Coke?
was happy.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like,
Oh, we're
let
drinking?
me get that. Let me get that for you, bro.
Why don't you
I
put that on
appreciate
my tab?
I appreciate that, man.
You don't even have a tab. Like you work here.
Take it out of my paycheck then.
I recommend the Heineken 00s. Pretty nice. But not if you're hitting a rum and Coke, though.
Well, just your I'll take a rum and Coke, and then I'll take a whiskey
right.
straight up, your top shelf
there-
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, are you having-
there's the rum and coke.
Oh, officer, are you having a rough day?
It's been a stressful day, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, it's not your fault, man.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, you're wearing them pants.
Well, I mean,
They're nice.
I get dressed at home, and
Hey, when you get a chance there, Harvey, can I get me one of them rainbow moonshines?
Oh yeah, the Menage moonshine.
Yeah, whatever that is.
There you go, bro. Like top shelf whiskey. That's actually we're $5 for that, man. Like all whiskey, $5.
All right, let's.
I get another Heineken 2, or Heineken
Yeah, for
double,
sure.
double odd when you get
Yeah,
chest.
yeah, you like the double zero, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Can I have a moonshine, please? Strawberry?
Yep.
All right, just keep them coming, good man. All right.
Why are you having such a rough day, sir?
Well, I mean, you know, cops work is hard.
Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet.
I wouldn't want to be one.
I mean, I want to go on a
All
ride
right, there
along.
you go. That's like be like $4, bro.
You said it right along.
Wanted to talk about it.
I've been in the back quite a few. Actually, this guy gave me a ride in the front earlier, but when he wanted to ask me
You
some
want your
questions-
change, man?
Nah, man, just throw it in the tip jar.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna.
Why'd you? Hey, that guy, he seems a little down, Rhonda.
Cha-ching.
Well, he keeps saying he's happily married, but maybe he's not.
I mean, I don't know a cop who is not, who's, you know, I don't know many cops. I've heard stories, read about them really, where they're happily married, but they're still, you know, having fun on the outside.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't want to like disrespect his wife.
I mean, do you
But-
know her?
I don't.
How's that disrespect?
Well,
Listen, don't listen to me.
All right, there you go, Hal. That'll be like $1, man.
Oh, sure, thanks.
I mean, dollar fake beer on $1 beer night too, man.
There you go, keep change.
I appreciate that. Cha-ching.
so what's going on with your night? That is
Dude,
so
that's the guy
bad.
that
I
was
feel
asking
real
me
bad
questions.
for you.
Well, I mean, well, last week I had, you know, I was taken hostage once, and then
Oh my word!
pulled
Are
the
you
car
okay?
yeah, I'm all right. Then I pulled the car over, same individual, pulled a gun on me. It's and then I got this detective promotion, and then yeah, I'm just trying to process everything.
I feel like that this person that kidnapped you should probably be in jail. Like you shouldn't have been able to pull them over again.
Well, he's got a really good lawyer, so.
Well, that's rough. And how does your wife feel about all that?
Oh man, I'm gonna pull him a
Well,
little
I
closer
mean,
here so we can.
it's a little
talk a
hard on
little
her
close.
because you
Yeah,
know
take a piss.
she
Be right
cares about me, and
All right.
but I mean, I can't. You know, I signed on the dotted line and swore an oath. I can't just walk away